Welcome everyone to a new review on this channel. Today we're gonna review set 4184, the Black Pearl. This is one of the biggest sets I own and it's also my favorite set that I own. So yeah, well, my second favorite, because my favorite is the actual one. But it's a really cool set. It's based on the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, of course. It contains 6 minifigures and a lot of pieces. I really can't remember how much because I lost the box. I only have the instruction books and the set itself, of course. So let's take a look at the instruction books first, because there are two. This is number one. Just a black pearl, a cool picture on the front. Just a normal backside. And then of course the normal instruction things. And at the back, the last page contains this new picture, so that you know that you have to go to the instruction book too. So yeah, this one isn't really that special, just a normal instruction book. But then we get this one, and it's a little bit destroyed. That's because it's a really old set. I got it when it came out, so it's really old. So same front and a different backside, because this one includes all the other Pirates of the Caribbean sets before the Black Pearl. So of course it started with this wave with Queen Anne's Revenge as the first Pirates of the Caribbean ship, Isla de Muerta that I own, Isla de Pelagotos that I own, the Wheel of Fortune that I own, of course the London Escape that I also own, the Fountain of Youth and Whitecap Bay, and of course the little interior for the Queen Anne's Revenge that I also own. So I still have to get the Queen Anne's Revenge, but it is really expensive right now, and that's the same for Whitecap Bay. So hopefully I can get my hands on one of them, but it's really expensive, so I don't know. Same instructions, well, different instructions, but just normal instructions. Then the last few pages are of course the Black Pearl when it's finished, all the pieces, a cool page for the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean video game. Of course I own that one for the PS3. I still hope that I can record that for you guys, but that's gonna be expensive as well, because I need some electronics to do that. And there's a page for Lego Ninjago here, a really old one, 2012, and the Lego Club. So yeah, that's the second instruction book. And now there's one more thing, because with every Lego Pirates of the Caribbean set, well, at least with all the old ones, you get a poster. I don't know, maybe you get one with the Silent Mary as well, but I've never seen it. So it's a really big poster. Let's see. There we go. So the back side is just a big Lego Pirates of the Caribbean video game poster with Elizabeth and Will, Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones, Blackbeard, Angelica, Island, and the Black Pearl of course. But as you can see, it's a different Black Pearl than the set. It's a bigger one. Well, not necessarily bigger, but a little bit more detailed, more grey, more cannons, and here we have some mermaids. And at the back we have the Black Pearl. So as you can see, it's different, still a cool set, but yeah, it is different. It has two cannons instead of I don't know, like how many were it? I really don't know, because Jack Sparrow is blocking the rest of the cannon. So yeah, here we can see Will Turner, Mr. Gibbs, Marcus, Bootstrap Bill, Davy Jones versus Jack Sparrow, and then here we have Headrest on top. I don't know why he's there, because he isn't in the set, but he's just hiding behind the sails of the Black Pearl. So there we go, a cool poster. And now let's get to the set. So I'm gonna start with the figures. You get 6 minifigures in the set, like I already said. And you get 3 heroes and 3 villains. Well, one of them is a little bit of both. Because it's Bootstrap Bill, of course, he's a little bit of a hero and a villain. But we're gonna start with the main hero. So, of course, we have Captain Jack Sparrow in his brown suit. Without his hat, because, well, I don't know why he has no hat. But they just felt like giving him no hat. But it's basically just the same old hairpiece. Of course, a cool hairpiece, don't get me wrong. But it's the one with silver necklace or key kind of thing on his head. Are we gonna get this again? So yeah, not the new one. This is still the old one. Of course, his brown suit. Here we can see the brown legs with brown from his main suit covering it. Then we have a little bit of blue from his shirt beneath it. Of course, wait, let me get the hair off. That's a little bit easier. Of course, we'll get the white shirt under his jacket. Just some belts, and he also has back printing, but it isn't really that special, just some lines. He has 2 faces. He has the normal face and the scared face. That's almost every Jack Sparrow has. There are only a few exceptions, I think like 3 or 4 or so. So yeah, the scared face and the normal face. He comes with a compass, of course, and this gold well, accessory to watch out for Davy Jones. And I believe that in the movie he uses his telescope when Will Turner goes to the Flying Dutchman. I believe it's in the second movie. Although this set is based on the third movie at the World's End, the only set for that movie. But in the second movie, Will Turner is sent to a wreckage from a ship, and Jack Sparrow looks through his telescope and sees Davy Jones coming with the Flying Dutchman, and out of nowhere, Davy Jones is right in front of him. A funny scene, but yeah. So maybe that's why they put that in there, but I'm not sure. Then we get Mr. Gibbs. So this is the second set with Mr. Gibbs. Just his old look with grey hair, his beard and his grin. But this one gets a belt with his sword in it. But if we remove the hair, we get the scared face again as well. And it's the same old jacket, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys. It's the same old jacket, and the back printing isn't really that special, but I believe the Pirates of the Caribbean figs were one of the first figs that got back printing and actually leg printing, so they still did a pretty good job on the figures, although they're really old. And then we get Will Turner. This Will Turner is just basically the same as every other Will Turner. This one gets his belt again and sword, but this one gets a gun as well. I don't know why. Pretty cool, of course, to have another gun, but I'm not sure why he gets one. So he has the normal grin face, And of course he also has his happy face. So he doesn't really have a scared face, but I don't know. Will Turner doesn't really need one because he's always brave. He's played by Orlando Bloom, so I don't know. I've never seen Orlando Bloom scared or something. Also not in the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movie, so I think that's why they didn't. I think that's why he has no scared face. But yeah, it's the same white torso with a little necklace, a weird kind of printing. I don't know why that's on there, on his shirt. And the back printing is pretty detailed. It's better than the ones from Jack Sparrow and Mr. Gibbs. And it's actually pretty covered up, so well, you can see a part of it, but it's covered up by the belt and his hair. So I still love that I did back printing, but it isn't really that good to be seen. And then we turn the Black Pro around, we have the other three figures, starting off with Davy Jones. So this is the only set that comes with Davy Jones. All the other characters that we have had came in other sets as well, but these three characters are really exclusive. So Davy Jones sells around £95 or something right now because it's really expensive at the moment. But yeah, I got him in this set, and that set was only 80 euros for me. So it was a birthday present, but the prices have gone up really high. So yeah, I've taken all the things away. So this is his beard, really cool. Of course all the tentacles, and then here we have something like his brains or so. I thought it was. In the movie it looked like his brains or something were in here, and his face is pretty lame. It's well, a bad face. If it's loading, focus. I hate it when this happens. It mostly happens with Lego, and the most annoying part of it is that it also happens with stop motions. So there we go, pretty lame face, but when you put the beard on, it looks normal. So yeah, there's a little bit of difference between the colors, but I don't really care that much. Then we get his head. It's the same molded head as the one from Blackbeard, but this one gets some printing on it. Well, that one had printing as well, but other printing. This one has all the scarps and all the sea stuff on it, because Davy Jones is from the sea, of course. So yeah, in the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, at the end credits, if you haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert, but there you can see the silhouette of Davy Jones. So hopefully there's coming a Pirates of the Caribbean 5 with Davy Jones in it, and then hopefully a Flying Dutchman set, because I've wanted that for such a long time. So here we have the normal torso. He comes with this part. I don't know, maybe this part is exclusive, but maybe, well, no, it's not exclusive. I can remember one of the minifigure series that has the same part, so it's not exclusive, but still a cool hand piece. Of course his normal torso, really cool torso, and his back has some scraps and sea stuff on it as well. And of course he has his wooden leg. So let's get him back together. And yeah, it's a really cool figure, and I'm very happy to have him. Then we go to his to the fifth and second villain, fifth minifigure and the second villain, and that's Marcus or Marcus, one of those two. He comes with his gun, a black belt, a sword, and let's get the sword off. It's a really cool fig. He has a nice torso, nice face. He has the nice shark hairpiece. And yeah, it's really cool. And the back has been printed as well, and that's a really cool back printing. Although when you put the bell back on, the printing is gone. Well, mostly on the front, on the back a little bit. So that's a little bit annoying. It would have been maybe cooler if they had something like this belt that you can put on next to the figure and not over his torso. I don't know. It's cool of course, but it also has something bad about it. Then the last figure, like I said, it's a little bit of a hero and villain because it's Bootstrap Bill, with a bottle of course from also the second movie, because in the second movie Bootstrap Bill comes to the Black Pearl and gives Jack a bottle. So I think this set is mostly based on the At the World's End movie, but also a little bit on the second movie, Dead Man's Chest. But yeah, here we have Bootstrap Bill. He comes with this pirate cap in the brown color, the dark brown. I believe this is the first figure or set that contains the dark brown version. He comes with a knife, of course, the just a normal knife. And yeah, he has a really cool face printing and torso printing, and there is also printing on the back, and even on the back of the head, just more sea stuff. But yeah, that's it for the figures, and now let's get to the Black Pearl. And we're back at the Black Pearl, but it's a really big set, so it's gonna be hard to reveal, but we're just gonna zoom in, because like you can see, it is even well, almost bigger than the table to film. So let's just zoom in on the parts that we need. So we're gonna start off on the top. Here we have the cool pirate flag. I believe that this is the only set that contains this pirate flag, so that's really cool. And I love how you put the sails on, so if we turn it a little bit, you can see that the sails are held by this pin, pins. And if you look down here, you can see that it goes all the way through to the last sail. And now we're gonna take a look at this part right here. So it's just a mess where someone can stand. We'll turn it in here. So you can just put a minifigure here that just looks around and, well, maybe fights. And of course, let's get it down a little bit. So of course here someone can climb up. Yeah, really cool. And then when we go to the front, you can see that there's actually a rope here that is being held by this brick, and it's pretty cool because it gets the really good look, and it holds this sail on the front. I wish there were more ropes, but who knows. Maybe I'm gonna make a custom Black Pearl once, where it's much bigger. Who knows? It's a pretty good idea, but it's expensive as well. So here we have the front. Let's get the minifix out of the way. So here we just have the front part, where there's another pin for the sail, and here another rope for the sail. The cool statue, the angel statue. Let's get it off. So here we have the cool angel statue, just a black statue of course, with feathers and the wings. So yeah, really cool front part. And when we look in here, we can see a chain right here, and of course there's an anchor on the chain. So really cool. You can just throw it down right there. And as you can see, there's a little box in here with a fish and two swords. And there are two cannons. You can get this open up, and then you can see the cannons. There's one right there as well but you can also get a cannon out and put them easily on the other side as well, because there are 2 places to hold cannons. So maybe I'm gonna order 2 more cannons so that I have 2 cannons on both sides, because now I can only have 1 cannon at both sides, or 2 cannons on one side. So let's get that back, and it's just a old cannon. That's why this is here. Come on, a crate with all the bullets, all the things to shoot for the cannon. So you just put it in here, pull that lever that you can see here. So this one is right here, and then it should be shooting. I'm not gonna do it right now because it would shoot against me or the camera, but you know how it works. So let's get it back in, and that's basically it for that part. And then we are gonna go a little bit to the back. So here you can see the stairs going up to the well, back side of the ship. Some torches, and here's the door to the captain's cabin. We're gonna look at that in a few seconds. And at the back we have 3 lamps, of course, representing the back of the Black Pearl. The stair, so we can put Mr. Gibbs right there. Come on. There we go. So there he is. So yeah, it's a little bit of different angle for the sail, because this is held by Technic pins and everything, and on the front it's being held by ropes and other pins. But the great thing about this part of the back ship is that you can lift this up. You can get this open up, this side of the ship with the windows. Oh no, the torch, one of the torches broke. I can't get it. Wait a minute, guys. And I got it out using Davy Jones' sword. But like I said, this can open up. Oh no, there it goes again. So you have to look out for that. I have big hands, so it's probably because of that. But yeah, you can just get this open, and you can even open up the back. So let's do this real quick. So just push this, and then that's open up as well. So as you can see, there's the captain's cabin. It contains a bottle, of course a place for the captain to sit, and it contains a cool map. So let's just put Jack Sparrow in there. There we go. Really cool. And then you can just get this in the right way again. And there's the Black Pearl, guys. It's a really cool set. If you can, well, if you love Pirates of the Caribbean, this set is really one to get. And just if you have enough money, and you're a Lego fan and a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, not necessarily a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, but it would certainly help. But if you see the set for a good price, be sure to get it, because it's a really cool set. It contains exclusive minifigures, and it's just a really cool set to have. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want me to review a Pacific set, this one was recommended by Super Ninja Productions. But yeah, if you want to see a set that I have being reviewed, just let me know in the comments down below, and then yours can be reviewed tomorrow, or maybe even well, not today, but tomorrow or somewhere this week. So just be quick and let me know which set you want to see in the next review. But for now, thanks for watching and goodbye.